Good morning. I'm Sheri Dorn. I serve as the state coordinator for Georgia's Master Gardener Extension Volunteer Program. And our program has been active in the state of Georgia for 40 years. We celebrated our 40th anniversary just last year. The Master Gardener Program is a volunteer program created by extension agents in the 1970s as a way to respond to interest in gardening. So an agent alone often can't respond, can't meet all of those requests for information and how to and what is this and what's going on. So this program just capitalizes on the interest of everyday people and allows us to share what we know with others. It continues to be a great resource to extension and Georgia communities today. Next slide, please. So if you are like Paul and others who have spent a lot of time in your garden the last few weeks, found a lot of comfort, success, maybe pleasure, looking at your plants, becoming reacquainted maybe with trees and shrubs and flowers and such in your garden, you may now have some questions. You may be observing some things happening with your plants and not know what's going on. So you might have a lot of questions. Next slide, please. So you may be looking for new plant selections. Maybe there are some holes in your garden. Maybe you decided you've got the time to get those installed, take care of them. Maybe you're in need of vegetable gardening tips, like that beautiful garden Paul showed in his slides. Maybe you've got that in your yard, or you're working with those pallet gardens or vegetables in containers. Maybe you've chosen indoor plants that you find great pleasure in tending, your orchids, your African violets, your foliage plants, whatever, but you might have questions. You might need some help and advice on tending those plants. Next slide, please. That's where our Master Gardener program comes into play. Master Gardeners can certainly help you. If you think your question is simple, just as, what's the top side and the bottom side of a bulb? Which do I plant on top? What do I do with this hydrangea this bare root plant that I purchased on impulse? How do I take care of my shrubs in my yard? All of those questions, they can help you with those answers. Next slide, please. When things go wrong in the garden, maybe not so much go wrong, but things happen, we have resources to help you. Our Master Gardeners offer a number of diagnostic services, whether it is processing questions through email, through phone calls, through samples brought to extension offices, or even through some of our plant clinics that are held in public sites throughout the community. They can help by identifying, first of all, what the problem is, what's going on with your plants, and then offering you a sustainable solution. Often it's a sanitation answer. Sometimes it is a cultural response. Sometimes it involves, a different plant choice. So they can help you with all of those things, finding an answer and helping you succeed and take care of the plants that you have. Next slide, please. So who are these Master Gardeners? These are just everyday people with a great interest in plants. I would even say an over-the-top love of plants. And they also have a great heart for people. They're so willing to share what they know with others who have an interest in plants and gardening and have questions. They make an incredible commitment to extension, to partner with us in our educational programming and outreach in our communities. You may not know this, but they complete a 42-hour training course to get started. That course has a midterm and a final exam as well, which strikes a little fear in our hearts, the thought of taking a test. But I'll have you know that we just had a group finish, and that the class average is 87% on that particular class. So they score well. They do well. They have a lot of knowledge, a lot of information that they can share with you. And once they complete this training program, they go on to volunteer. They'll serve 50 hours in their first year to support projects like the Diagnostic Services I described, demonstration gardens and school gardening efforts and community gardens and all sorts of things. And as they complete that first year, they earn that title of Master Gardener Extension Volunteer. They also have an opportunity to keep that title active and current in the next year by continuing to volunteer and to continue training, to continue educating themselves. We say keep those skills sharp and those interests up to date. So they are very enthusiastic about their assistance, their volunteer service, and support of extension programming. Next slide, please. You may have already seen Master Gardeners in action in your community or other counties. They often write newspaper articles or will include articles in websites and social media platforms, often giving presentations at community sites, schools, demonstrations, libraries, community centers, all kinds of places. They're happy to share their knowledge and information and help you get started with gardening as well. Next slide, please. I mentioned demonstration gardens earlier. Master Gardeners build these demonstration gardens and think of them as outdoor classrooms, so places that you can visit and observe, learn what plants can do or what they might do in the landscape. Master Gardeners use these outdoor classrooms to give tours and workshops, which further, offers opportunity for the public to learn from them, to get a lot of how-to, lots of ways to share information. So these are just a few ways in which our Extension Master Gardeners are helping to grow our Georgia communities. Next slide, please. If you're looking for a Master Gardener program, the easiest way to find one is to visit our website. The address is there on the screen, gamastergardener.org. And when you click on that link, there is a Find a Master Gardener program right there in the middle of the screen. So click on that and you can locate programs close to you. Next slide, please. We have lots of stuff going on, both at the state level as well as our county levels. So a way to stay in touch with our program and our offerings is to, first of all, visit our website. That address again, gamastergardener.org. And you can also follow us on social media at GA Master Gardener Extension and also at UGA Master Gardener. That's our Facebook handle. So those are resources that will help you stay connected with our program. We'd love to stay connected with you. Thank you.